For a mindfulness meditation, let me invite you, as always, just to be still. Let your body find its nice, natural, comfortable position of stillness. Letting your body breathe all by itself. Nose, tummy breathing, with your lips together. Letting your body find its own rhythm, feeling its way into a nice, restful, comfortable, soothing rhythm of natural breath. With your eyes closed and your mind awake, you are now resting. Allow yourself to rest deeply. You are safe, all is well. And as your body rests, as your emotions rest and become even more calm, peaceful, and relaxed with every breath, every second, every moment that passes, just going deeper and deeper into the natural state of inner rest and physical relaxation, brought about with your stillness, your breath, and your wakeful eye closure. And as you rest, allow me to invite you to quite deliberately use the power of your thought, the power of your mind. Mindfulness, a deliberate act, conscious, calm, focused, and relaxed, a deliberate act of placing positive and neutral thoughts, a mixture of the two, into your mind in a stream, in a flow, a conscious flow of your choice. The theme for this mindfulness meditation has a humorous tone, yet a very serious undertone. And the theme is mindful moaning, blaming, and complaining. As you are fully aware, I am sure, there are times when you and I, and indeed everyone, blames, moans, and complains about something that we don't like, don't appreciate, and don't value about life. This mindfulness meditation invites you not to stop moaning, blaming, or complaining, but of course you can if you wish. But this meditation invites you to just do it more mindfully and to use the natural uprising of the desire to blame, complain, and moan about something, to actually use it as a signpost, as a starting gate for positive personal change, and maybe even positive change in your physical and practical environment. Maybe both. The natural and spontaneous act of finding something unpleasant or distasteful or unfair, unjust, not good, and then the desire to express your thoughts and feelings about that thing that isn't good, that you perceive and understand and feel is not good, is an ancient human response. And with mindfulness, it can be very purposeful and very useful. Before we go into the mindfulness application of moaning, blaming, and complaining, let me remind you of what can happen if we don't complain mindfully. Usually what does happen for most people is that we get caught in a roundabout Groundhog Day type scenario where we just keep on moaning, blaming and complaining about the same old thing day after day, week after week, maybe year after year, possibly for our entire lifetimes. Enjoying in a very precarious way, perhaps, the release and the catharsis, the expression itself brings a feeling of relief and release from the troubles, from the painful emotion. It may even sometimes motivate some form of change. However, this form of non-mindful moaning, blaming and complaining tends to have a detrimental effect on all aspects of yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, and even your physical health. Over time, these three aspects deteriorate and become unwell in the presence of the constant negativity of the moaning, the blaming, and the complaining. However, as you attach your mindfulness, as you bring your mindfulness into the scenario, into your expression of distaste, dislike, and disagreement with whatever has occurred, whatever circumstances exist, you can now, if you wish, engage in a series of new decisions, creative, positive, some neutral decisions, based upon the very fact that you find this thing, this circumstance, this person, this group of people not to your liking. The moment you mindfully and in a state of awareness identify and become clear inside you that there is something present in your life that brings you unhappiness, you can now, if you wish, begin to ask a series of questions. Questions like, is the situation fixable? Is it changeable? Have I got the ability to improve it, fix it, repair it, make it better? And there are more questions that you can find useful. So for this mindfulness meditation, let me invite you right now to think of something in your life that you have moaned about, blamed, and complained about, maybe for many years, maybe your whole life, or it could be just a few days or hours even. Pick anything you like. Don't judge yourself, not negative or positive, just acknowledge that this is something that you have always found annoying. It's always annoyed you. You've always complained about it, moaned, and found it unpleasant in some way. Just acknowledge that. Identify what it is. Now come back into your body, into your heart, into your stomach, and feel the calmness, the very same emotional calmness that's being created by your stillness, your breath, and your wakeful eye closure. Your stillness, your breath, and your wakeful eye closure are holding you in a very calm, relaxed state of being. And in fact, they are taking you deeper with each breath, each passing moment, each second. And as your body continues its journey of relaxation, bring to mind the situation, the circumstance, the people, the place that you have blamed, moaned, and complained about for some time. And let me offer you some questions for you to ask yourself. And this may then, if you so choose, become the beginning of a journey of change, a journey of improvement, growth, movement into greater happiness, greater self-awareness. And it may even change the physical circumstances of your life, leading to new actions by you, new circumstances being created. So, let me offer you some questions. The first of which is this circumstance, the one that triggers your moaning, blaming and complaining, is it changeable or fixable by you? Is there anything you can do to improve that circumstance, whatever it is? Take a moment to think, to explore options and possibilities. Okay. If the answer is no, then acceptance is the only way forward. If it's an unfixable situation, it's not going to go away. There's nothing you or even anyone else can do about it. Then the spirit of acceptance is the only wise choice. It is the only choice that would bring about health and well-being inside you. If the answer is yes, and there is something that you may be able to do to change, to bring about change, either positive change or neutral change, then let yourself explore what that might be. Take a moment to think very calmly and see with your mind's eye how changes you could make would affect the circumstance, would bring about healing, would bring about happiness for self and other. Okay. On the screen of your mind, on the movie screen inside your mind, see the circumstance, see the people, the places, the place itself. Yourself also included. And like a dress rehearsal, see yourself acting in a new way, attempting to bring positive change or even neutral change, some form of change into the situation. Use your 5 inner senses as best as you can to see the colours, the shapes, the people, the sounds, the temperatures, the tastes, the fragrances, if there are any. Allow the circumstance to come alive in front of your eyes like a 3D movie. You're the observer, seeing it all happen in front of you. You are calm, relaxed, still, eyes closed, mind awake, breathing nose and stomach breath, relaxing and still. Watching the movie of you affecting change. This is your movie. You can allow any circumstance to take place. You can allow any consequence of your actions to take place in front of your very eyes. Let your intelligence and your logic come in and guide the movie, the outcome of the movie, the outcome of your interventions, your new words, your new attitudes. As you notice, as you see, as you recognize that you're bringing something new to the situation, maybe something you've never brought before. It might be the choice of new words, words you've never spoken before. Maybe you've chosen to be more assertive or less assertive. Maybe you've chosen to actually cease to externally moan, blame and complain. And maybe now it's become a contemplation, an internal awareness. Let the story unfold. as each second, each moment continues. See where it goes, the consequence one after another. You can try different scenarios, different words, different actions. You can even remove yourself completely from the circumstance and still observe what happens when you're not there. Let your intelligence, your logic, and your understanding of the situation inform the script and the flow of the story of your movie inside your mind. What could you do differently? What could you do more of? What could you do less of? Is there something that you would benefit by never doing again? Is there something new that may have never been brought to this situation before that you could bring in? Would asking for help be useful? If so, what sort of help and from who? Is time important in this change scenario for you? There will certainly be a time scale. Is it important for you to act quickly, as in as soon as possible? Or would it be wise to wait until the correct time to act? Is it wise for you to allow time to pass so that changes you have brought in have got time to grow and to manifest and develop? All of these questions and all of the answers that you are exploring with your powerful mind have been born out of you simply taking a moment to recognize that things you have moaned about, blamed about, and complained about, maybe for a long time, are actually useful and are seeds for change. As you bring your awareness into the circumstance, into the situation, your moaning, blaming, and complaining actually become a springboard, a launch pad for positive change. So when you find yourself spontaneously getting cross, annoyed, wanting to moan, blame, or complain about anything, if you wish and so choose, you can bring your awareness into the situation, into yourself, and ask these few questions, questions like the ones we've asked in this meditation. And from the answers come change, better health, greater happiness, well-being for yourself and hopefully others as well. and in the last 1 minute of this meditation, let me invite you now to come right back into your body. Let your mind clear of all the thinking and of all the thoughts, and just come back into your body. Feel your heart, feel your calmness, feel your physical relaxation. And while your mind has been busy thinking and answering questions and asking questions and seeing with your mind's eye, your body has remained calm, relaxed, your emotions peaceful, and your spirit at rest. And as we arrive gently at the end of this mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to notice the light coming in through your eyelids, the feeling of your body weight resting, held